Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Singy, he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. To the right side, Vargas. Oh, a great flip, and they get the out.
Batting second, center fielder.
Take a look at the lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Andy Pajes now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grabs it on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next to the dish is Freddie.
Nope, outside.
And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's
3-2
ball
now.
3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in the desert and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Tonight, second baseman, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Just
Nope.
off the
Ball
outside edge, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Sheehan, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Out towards right center field. Pajes settles under this one, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Corbin Carroll stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo.
That's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball in.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Comes a 2-2. This one popped up. Betts gets under it. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno. And it's fouled away. Foul ball there. He goes down looking. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
Ball 1. Swing and a bouncer.
Nope, that's
but
foul.
It kicks foul. One now. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. And the tying run is on base.
Batting fifth.
Not much to this one other than just a
Tucker.
willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball, that's in.
Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. Check
Ball.
swing, no appeal. Ball 2. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Here comes Max Muncy.
Nope.
Two down, nobody on. And that
That's a ball.
misses. And that's ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the second. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo.
Hey!
And a big swing and a miss. Got him looking. Now one away.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Next to hit, number 15.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out, man at first. Now the third baseman,
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Now a quick throw to first. Vargas back on a dive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So up next, Tommy Troy. First pitch misses. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Hey!
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. Back here in the desert, on to the 3rd inning. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouled off down the right side.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got it. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now Alex Call. That one fouled off. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Batting 9th, second baseman Alex Freeland.
Next to hit, Alex Freeland. Swing and a foul straight back.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
That one missed. Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. Ball 3. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. And that is that. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two. That's
Ball
a
3.
little bit low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Hey!
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's a
ball.
really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gabriel Moreno. Caught looking his first time up. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Quick move to first. Perdomo back in on a dive. Perdomo off of first with 2 away. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 left for Arizona, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Chase Field, on to the 4th, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The Dodgers trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-2. That one missed. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Up the middle, nice grab. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. In the air, left field. Call on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the center fielder. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Hey! Ball 1.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Hey!
Vargas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And the Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's ball 2.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1.
Ball inside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one
Ball
missed.
2.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one hit the knees for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The other way, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Del Castillo. And there's one down.
Up next, for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Fastball for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 down.
Up next, for the Dodgers, left fielder Alex Call.
Alex Call now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball. That's ball 2.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air right field. Carroll pulls it in on the run. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Number 11 getting ready to hit.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next, for the Diamondbacks.
Now the left fielder, Tommy Troy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Tap foul at the plate.
Oh, that's
Really
low.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Marte in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Fouled off left side.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Ball 1.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Marte wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Right through there for a strike.
Nope. Nope. That's inside.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Muncy. Inning over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Stepping in, Alex Freeland.
Los Angeles, second baseman Alex Freeland.
Down the line, and it's foul. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Clark getting loose as well. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next, for the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. On the inside corner for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez gives way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. A sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next offering is downstairs. The Dodgers threatening, and we're the top half of the sixth. On the ground, out to short. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the sixth. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Sheehan back to work.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Gabriel Moreno will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Oh, 2 now. Struck him out looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Well, 1-run game. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
Just
Yep,
missed.
that ball went out.
Max Muncy would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Inside,
and
ball
four there. Tying run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Max Muncy at the dish. This guy with light tower power.
That's a ball.
That pitch down.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the ground at first. Over to Perdomo. That's one. And
He's
two.
out.
What a play.
I mean, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Smith wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Swings over the top of that one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Third out. Dodgers go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lake Trinan.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the center fielder.
For the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Brian Waldsmith.
And that one fouled off. Trinan in his 12th season, 37 years young. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Right there for a strike. That missed by a lot. And now 3-2. In the air, out towards left center. One up, one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ildemaro Vargas.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's the third baseman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
Liner snagged at first. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Clark also getting ready. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one
That's
outside.
outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Got him looking for the strikeout. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And here is Alex Freeland. Here comes the 0-1. And fouled off. The Diamondbacks trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one not close. Ball 1. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jonathan Loaisiga done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Taylor Clark comes on now.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's Ohtani, 1 for 3.
Inside, ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's way outside, and it's a full count. Andy Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Three-two. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey!
And that's it for a strike. 0-2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
The 2-2 on the way. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
Hits softly on the ground to third. Whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
So back to the top of the order. Ketel Marte digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. 2 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Blake Trinan out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Jonathan Hernandez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Ball. Outside, that's a ball.
Foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. And that ends the inning. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. Is the closer, Paul Sewald.
But I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Outside.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 1-1. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. 1 out man at first. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He's already homered in this game. pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that one fouled off. The D-backs trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Backed off the plate that time. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
They're down to the final strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The 0-2. Way inside. Gets away. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
So the tying run at second.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Paul Sewald will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Ryan Thompson gets the ball now. 25th appearance of the year for him. So a change being made at first base. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Ryan Ward. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
That's ball 2.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the closer, is getting loose. And that skips into dirt. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated
Now it's the DH, Gabriel Moreno.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In for a strike. 0-1. Laser base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So digging in, Adrian Del Castillo. Pitch
Off the
misses
plate, ball
inside, and it's 1-0. One down, winning run at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. There's a line drive to left field. And it gets by him. Moreno around third. Across is the winning run, and the Diamondbacks walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.